YouTube had formally given me an email on why they had taken it down, saying it involved hate speech. Which, to be honest, wouldn't come as such a surprise, considering that a lot of people say and do involves a lot of people of ethnic groups or religions or whatever. But the reason why I'm making this video is because YouTube's got to come to learn that they're jokes. They are jokes. You seriously can't take any of the shit we say personally. Because if you do, then that's just stupid. That's just letting everybody else who's been bullied just lose. Sorry, I guess it's kind of hard to talk and concentrate at this at the same time. I didn't think about it. Anyways, what I was saying. Anyway, I wanted to see why, like the main reason why on YouTube had deleted the video. They had sent me an email, but they had sent me two. One with a link to the timestamp of the video. As the video has been deleted, this was the only way I could watch it. When I went to click on it, it was unwatchable. Sorry, my nose is itchy. Fuck. And I had proceeded to download every search website that I could possible to look at the reason why, to understand why had YouTube done this. Damn, hit me with the wombo combo, didn't he? My nose is still itchy. Ah, damn. But I kept trying and trying, and I really don't know. I wish I did know. And it sucks because that was such a great video. Now, the reason why I'm saying listen YouTube, not to take it personal or anything, is because I have designed this place where people can feel comfortable to say what they like, or just talk and have a good time, make jokes. Dude, we've made jokes about Christians, we've made jokes about a lot of stuff, and so far from different like ethnic people being on the stream, no one's had a problem with it. And it's because they're just jokes in the end. I don't know why they had to go out of the way, and even me being a small content creator, just tell me that I have hate speech. By all means, it is true that saying one should perish or whatever is horrible, but even if it wasn't a joke, some people get mad and they say a bunch of stuff. There's thousands upon thousands of video on YouTube about people saying horrible things, and I respect YouTube because I understand they want to make this safe place for people, which is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to give everybody that free space to communicate. And it's kind of hard. I wish it was easier. And some people, how they warm up to you or just get a vibe of who you are, just letting it all out, letting it loose, just being weird or goofy, and that's how it is, and I can also respect that. There's multiple different platforms that you could do to, well, not so many anymore, but there was so many platforms you could do to help people, go to help people. I don't know. I'm pretty much rambling. It was a huge disappointment to me. YouTube probably won't even review this. I understand we are in different times and there's sensitive people, but like, to be honest, as much as I have my own beliefs, personal opinions and stuff, I love the world, I love people. If people need help, I'm willing to help them. If people of any other ethnic group came on to the stream and talked, I'd be glad to talk. I probably have to put serious or political in the title, just so people know it's not a casual stream and we're actually talking about some heavy stuff. But everybody who joins my stream understands the concept of it. No, like, here's the thing. You have certain people you're subscribed to because you like what they're doing. You like who they are and what they represent. People like what I do, surprisingly. But you wouldn't go out of your way to fucking watch someone you don't like. Like, just a stupid example, when the T-Series versus PewDiePie thing happened, no one was gonna pick fucking T-Series over PewDiePie just because they're like, oh, I don't like this person, but since they're going against PewDiePie, I may as well give him a challenge. Or, I don't know, that was a horrible example, but I don't know. Like, better example actually, Christians probably wouldn't watch videos on fucking Satanism. Because that's not what they want. So they watch the content they want to do, and you can do that. What I'm saying is, don't take everything you hear as if it was truth. Take it with a grain of salt. It's like, oh, that person doesn't fucking believe in what I believe. We should send them to the gallows. Send them to the gallows. Hang them by their balls. Like, it's like, there's a lot of people that don't agree with my opinion, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. People, what they believe makes them unique in their own way. Damn, I tried to get a parry off there. But, I don't know what to say. I'm just saying people will watch their content, people will watch the content they like and that agrees with them, and that's like similar to them. And I don't know, it's just a bunch of blammering nonsense. I don't know, YouTube. I'm really disappointed because you were such a big part of my life growing up. Well, I mean, there was a lot of things that were a part of my life growing up. Oof, big things. But, like, I don't know. YouTube, like, struck a chord with me where it was this place where people could connect and make games and funny clips and just post their day-to-day life and what happened in their life without any worries. That was back when PewDiePie was just starting out with horror games and shit. Hating barrels and crap, and then Markiplier, and then PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, and then Vanoss Gaming, and then just so many creators that are just, well, either it's because they're getting old now, or it's because YouTube keeps changing their algorithm. I'm not saying YouTube that you should support terrorism or anything. I'm just saying that you should divide categories differently. Like, if people were making videos, which I have actually seen, to be honest, on example why we should exterminate Jews, and it wasn't a joke. It was like, Jews are greedy little big-nosed bitches and you want to get rid of them, and people were like, we should bring back the Nazis or start our own cult and name it something that rhymes with Nazi or something. I really don't know. That, then yeah, gladly hate speech. I understand YouTube a little bit, considering I did take their little training course they wanted me to do. The thing is that I haven't streamed in a couple days because of the, well, I've been busy. I'm in a different house now. That's probably why my Wi-Fi is a little bit shittier now. But I honestly was scared. I honestly was scared that I was gonna be kicked off the platform after like trying to do something that personally I thought was good and okay. Like, there's even just news channels on here describing what's happening in the world today. All I'm asking is I wish YouTube would give me this space to not really do what I want. Obviously, there has to be some sort of compromise, but I'm just saying everything that we say, YouTube, is not meant to be taken seriously. We literally ear raped each other last time and just did a bunch of stupid shit, said a bunch of stupid shit, and that's how it was. Like, it's not meant to be taken serious. Look at comedians on Netflix, for Christ's sake. They're having the time of their lives. They're not trying to let the new age keep them down. I understand that there's a lot of shit going on in the world. I've already said that the world has changed and these are new times. But doesn't mean that things have to bend to the will. If YouTube goes back, takes a little mind trip of how things were back, let's say 2012, and compare it to now, why are things so different? What's different from that time and this time? I don't understand. Because if anybody takes what we say seriously, then that's just really surprising. That's like if every person, when they wake up, living their day-to-day lives, let everything, even the smallest things, interfere with their life and how they were joyful or angry. That's like if I was walking down the street and someone called me ugly, or someone said that I don't know, just insults, just you look ugly, you look like a scrub or some shit. And I took that and fucking sat on that like that person needs to be burned because they're a bad person. People go through shit, people have bad days, and they're bad people. But I don't let that shit get to me because who the fuck are they? I don't know them. They're not targeting me specifically. And it's just doesn't matter. Now, where it becomes okay to act, in my opinion, and again, I don't think YouTube would ever listen or is listening in general, but it's where it becomes really, really personal. And this is the best example I can give in my entire life. If we invited someone that was obviously a part of the LGBTQ, S plus, whatever the hell it is. Again, it's not my thing. I'm not gonna hate. You love who you love. I'm just not a part of it, and don't force me to be a part of it. That's all I'm saying. But I'm not gonna go out in the street and chant, "You should all die in rotten hell," because I'm a Christian. People are worth saving. Everybody's worth saving. Everybody deserves chance. Everybody just love. But from all the pain and suffering that everything has caused, it's just no wonder people have big beef with them. But as I'm saying, the biggest example I can give is inviting a person of the LGBTQ on the stream, getting a bunch of people together, and personally sending them death threats, harassing them, and just giving them every slur in the book that I could think of. That is when it would get too personal. Targeting someone See, that's what comedians don't do. You see, comedians make jokes and they swear, they say the word faggot or cunt or even the N-word, which is sometimes not acceptable. I mean, I've said it when I've gotten angry. That's my bad. But until I had a saying, until you direct the N-word to an actual black person, say it to their face in hatred tone, then it becomes more likely a big no-no. Because you're not hurting anybody. It's just a word. Until, well, I know it's just a word, but until you're like up in that person's face and they're that ethnic group, then it's like, what do you do? Like, if you said the N-word to a not a black person, if you said N-word to a white man, what's he gonna do? He's not gonna really care. He's probably gonna join you. He's probably just, or he's gonna either be really offended, I don't know why. But again, it's like, until you say it to a person of that group personally, it should not become a problem. That's what I'm saying. That's when it should be not allowed on YouTube. And if people feel hurt by what anybody says on my stream's words, or even my own, then that's just foolish, because I've either never met them or just wasn't trying to hurt them. And I can tell you one thing, YouTube. The reason why someone would probably go out of the way to report me is because they don't want anybody else to have a different opinion. And as much as I respect you, YouTube, and love you for everything that you've brought into my life, especially some creators who have taught me some valuable lessons, I think you need to have a little bit more backbone. And I say that with the utmost respect. And I mean it. I really mean it. Other than that, I will be streaming on For Honor today, probably right after I make this and upload it. I also will be, well, maybe streaming on Star Wars, depending on how long I can handle this. This is kind of my warm-up. I've been trying to learn how to deflect because so many people have said don't rely just on fighting, deflect. But I find my deflect to be very slow, and it's very difficult. Fighting just seems the best way to go at it. Other than that, that's personally all I have to say. Love that execution. That's personally all I have to say, YouTube. Again, I love you. I wish I don't get striked or canceled for any of this stuff we say, because again, it's really not personal. It's just random shit. It's all random. It is. But yeah, that's I'm big scared. I'm the big scared of just getting shut down for giving people this free space to talk. If that happens, I'll discuss this on the stream too, just in case if no one sees this. If that happens, I'll try to make another channel, but I ask myself, what's the point if we're just going to be silenced? See, this group chat's not just meant for stupid jokes or talking about other groups. It's meant for people to escape reality. I already touched base. There's a bunch of shit going on in the world right now, and nobody else fucking needs it. So many good people have died for no reason. Just pain and suffering. And you could say, well, that's why we have this. No, no. I'm not saying that you're fully putting this on here because of people who are part of the LGBTQ groups. You could be doing it for literally everybody, even Christians. But we all know why this started. A lot of good people who were white and straight were and Christian were just harassed and belittled for believing in what they weren't even preaching, they were just going off. And when some people just asked them questions, they gave them their truthful honesty answer, and they were just oh my god, just destroyed. And that destroyed them from the inside because it's like, well, this world doesn't want me, and people like that have killed themselves. And it's just serious, YouTube. It's serious. So this group chat is meant for everybody to get an oasis. Just a chat. Anything. Even if we don't talk about personal issues, we could. After the stream, I'm open. I'm here to talk. We could do it then. But you have to understand that how people heal is by laughing. And by the best way of them laughing is saying nonsense, which again shouldn't hurt anybody because it's not direct, it's not pointed at anybody. There's no names. It's just gibberish. Best term is gibberish. Blah 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 blah. Shit coming out of your mouth. I don't know. This whole thing kind of just struck a chord with me. I do hope. I do hope things change for YouTube and the world. But YouTube, please don't. Don't strike me. Don't kick me off. If you do, what can I say? There's nothing I can say. I could curse you out, but I'm not gonna do that. All I can say is that's really showing some color. And I do respect you, YouTube. I really do. From all the years. But it's just, I don't know. So far from the other methods of trying to help people, this has been the best one. The other one just didn't go so well. So getting all these people together, laughing, playing games. Well, if I get striked for that, well, it's gonna hurt me. But I don't think it's gonna hurt me as much as it's gonna hurt the people who come every day to the stream looking for a place to stay. It's gonna hurt them way more than it does me. But other than that, I'm gonna go stream, guys. This has been the most serious talk I've probably had on YouTube ever since my times of not knowing if I'm gonna stay on YouTube or not. And it seems like the time that I finally want to stay, I might be forced to leave. But no, I will stand my ground. I will keep going forward and trying to help as many people as I can before my time comes, I guess, in that term. So, yeah. Let's go to the stream. This is All signing out.